I'm back in Chicago, I flew first class. I'm a rich man, I came up on a broke ass. Copping clothes, attracting hoes that they can't grab. I'm doing shows, not for the low, I need 10 racks. Did I say 10? I can't count, I need 50.
Hey guys, so back with a drawing video, and today we will be drawing Xxxtentacion, one of my favorite rappers in my opinion, but we're gonna be drawing his most, we're gonna be drawing one of his most iconic photos. I'm sure you've seen it if you look at his photos and stuff. It's like him it's just a photo shoot basically, and it's him staring at the camera. So that's what we're gonna be drawing today. I'll show you guys how to do it. And yeah, I mean, that's into it. That's really it. We might as well get into it, If this helped you in any way, please like the video. If you like what I do, if you like how I draw, and if you just like me, if you want to subscribe. And if you want to leave a comment, go for it. And and if you want, you can follow my Twitter and my Instagram. They'll be in the description or in the comment section. You can just check whatever. Yeah, and let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is draw the outline. You don't have to start like this, but this is how I usually start all my drawings. I begin with a 4H pencil. I use this because it's like the only thing I got. This brand, you don't have to use this brand. You just use whatever you want. 4H pencil would be good though, because it's very light. And I'm not saying this is how you're supposed to draw. I'm just saying this is the way I like to do it. So I usually roughly draw how large the person's head is. Draw a little circle. It doesn't matter. It's going to be erased in the end. So it doesn't matter. Alright, now that I'm done with that, I'm just going to draw a little crosshair right here. Just so I can mark it. So this is basically just the outlines and stuff, So I'm just going to do this. Do a little horizontal line. It doesn't have to be perfect. You could just do it, because in the end, you're either not going to see it or it's going to be erased. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, so you're going to want to draw a little sketch of it, of things. You could draw things like that, but I don't like doing that. I feel like it just gets in the way of stuff, so I don't do that. I just draw the head shape, and then I move on from there. So I'm going to use a lead pencil to get sharper lines and stuff. So it's a 9mm, I think, millimeter HB pencil. Yeah, you don't have to use this exact pencil, but I like using this pencil. And we're just gonna, I usually always start with one of the eyes, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna start with the right eye. And yeah, so how I usually draw eyes, I usually start from the beginning of it, as I always call it, and then I would draw the actual, I don't know what this is called, but I guess where the eyelashes are at, I draw that in first. Technically, I'm just doing an outline of it, and then I draw the second point. Of course, you can erase, but so I'm just gonna continue to draw this. So yeah, that's how I draw the outline of an eye. I draw the top part of it first, and then I draw the bottom. What is it called? The bottom outline? I don't know. But yeah, so I do that in the beginning, and then I outline it, or make it darker if it's needed. I tap with the eraser, so I don't just erase the entire thing off. I tap it to take some shades off of it, so it wouldn't be as dark. And then I draw this little thing right here. I don't know what this is called either, this little spot right there. So I draw that, or I draw the line where it separates from the eye, and then I do a little touching up here and there, and then I draw the actual pupil. Or is this pupil? I don't know. So I draw like that, and go like that. Of course, make it look roundish. I feel like this is pretty large for an eye, so I'm gonna try to make it a little more rounder so it looks like it's an actual circle instead of just like a little cup. So you go like that. And boom, there's an eye, basically. And again, I'm not saying I'm the greatest artist. I'm just trying to do my thing, you know. So then I draw the pupil. I don't know what I'm calling these things. Just saying things at this point. And honestly, if I'm looking at the reference image here, this is a lot of space. So I'm gonna try to make that space a little shorter by erasing this. And also, don't try to draw too hard. Don't press your hand too firmly on the paper, because then it'll leave like scratches. Oh, it'll leave like scratches. It'll leave like dents in the paper. So you don't want to do that. And if you're trying to ask like what paper I'm using, I have no clue. I just bought this book and I drawn it. Sure, if I want to be professional at this, I would have to know what paper works with what, you know. So, but right now I'm just doing what I have, doing with what I have. So I'm gonna do that. Kind of looks like a mad eye, you know, but you know, make it work in the end. So this is the beginning eye. Do that. Then you just erase this, erase that, erase that. Oh, and also let me know if you guys would like to see anime drawings, or anime tutorials, you know, because I'm a big anime fan. If you can't tell by the AMVs I do, I'm a big anime fan. I mean, honestly, right after this, I might just watch the new Attack on Titans episode. I think it's kind of like Deception or something. Episode 12, season 4. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that new episode, and yeah. Alright, after I'm done with this, but this is gonna take a while, so just recording a video and just recording this type of video because I haven't done a how-to in a while. Last one I did was a J. Cole one, but I recorded that one in like October, dog. So it only took a while to upload. It didn't take a while, just like I just never really finished it. Yeah. Unless I did something, so you want to do. And of course, like you won't get everything on the first go, so you gotta understand that. So I'm just touching up things I messed up. Yeah, and I always do the white spots later, or like I outlet them later, because I end up either erasing what's in. I end up erasing what's in that, so no lines are in there, or I just end up using this Posca pen that I have. It's a white one. It's I think it's like, I don't know what this is, but it's like, I think it's like one of the smallest sizes it's had. Yeah, that's how it looks. I don't know what size it is. I think it's like a smallish. I don't know. But right after I'm done with this whole thing, I end up. Sorry, my bad. Alright, so I end up doing the other outline, basically like the bags technically. So I do the bags, I do this, like outline it. I always usually they do dashes instead of just going like full on, like, you know, I end up just stabbing the paper with a pencil, but no. So I do the outline of it, and I do a faint outline of this one, because in this reference picture you can barely see his like bag. I don't know what the I don't know the human parts, but I'm an artist, I don't know what it's called. Yeah, after you're done with that, you're done with an eye. Not really done with an eye, but you're done with like the outline of an eye. Yeah? So after this, I usually do this. I put a dot right here, and I do little lines. And also, if you're using like sketch pencils, like let me see if I can find one. Oh, that doesn't even have a number on it. Like these type of pencils, always keep them sharp. I'm gonna actually this like I don't have the best sharpener. I just do like a width. But there's a sharpener you can do like a 2 thing. You just do it in one and then you do it in the other one. So you could buy one of those sharpeners if you would like. But yeah, you always want to keep your pencil sharp. But for me, I can't really do that because I'm not really like capable of doing that. But I'll figure something out in the end. But yeah, always keep your pencil sharp so you can do the sharpest lines and stuff. So yeah, I'm just doing this to not mark anything, but to really outline the lines of the eye, make it look a little more realistic. I just barely started doing this. Like, I wouldn't be doing this unless like something. But you know, I barely started doing this so I could get a more realistic look on it. Then you're gonna want to draw a little circle. Make sure you are not pressing your pencil too hard or anything, because then that would like leave a mark, and if you try to erase, it'd be hard to erase, and it just look worse, honestly. So don't always press your pencil so hard. Only press really hard when you're doing something that's like dark and stuff, you know. Yeah, and then I'm gonna draw like little veins here. Oh, I should do this with a 4. See, look, I messed up here, so it's easier to erase because I didn't draw so like hard, you know. I'm gonna get a 4H pencil here. 4H pencil. Then I'm gonna do little veins right here. Make it look a little more realistic. Yeah, and if you like how this is going so far, like the video, you know. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do the eyelashes. Actually, should I darken the pupil first, or should I do the eyelashes? I'm gonna darken it real quick. You could erase this because this is where the white spot's gonna be at. So if you don't have a Posca pen, do an outline. Like I'll do an outline real quick. So you want to do an outline, you just want to do it like right here, like a cube triangle. Hopefully you guys can see that. It goes to here, to here, to here. So that's where the white spot's gonna be at. But I'm gonna use my Posca pen, and if that doesn't work out, I'm just gonna erase it as well. But yeah, so you want to get a dark shade. I'm gonna use a B pencil for the eyelid or the eye. If I can find it, that's a 2B. This a B. It's an HB. It's basically lead pencil. But yeah, hold on, let me find this real quick. A 6B, maybe honestly, because I need it to be lighter than the eyelashes. Where's my B pencil? I can't find it. I found it. There it is. Yeah, I know it's a little messed up, you know. But you know, you gotta do what you got, you know. So I'm just gonna be very careful when dealing with dark colors, because you don't want to go outside. You don't want to mess up, you know. So I'm being very careful. Alright, there we go. So erase, because I kind of messed up. I mean, I don't really need to erase it because I'm going to end up drawing over it, but you know, I kind of want it to look pretty nice, you know. So there is the right eye. So I just shaded it in so I could have a brief idea of where everything is. So I shaded that. So next we're gonna get a 6B pencil, and we are gonna. So you get your 6B. Where's my 6B? Where did I put it? I know there it is. All right. So you get your 6B. This is a different brand, but you know it's cool. It's a Prismacolor. Mexico says Mexico on there. Yeah, so you get 6B, and I just realized something. kind of messed up on the this thing over here. Should be a lot thinner. Good thing I caught on to before I did the eyelashes, so it should be a lot thinner. In the reference photo, it's gonna be a lot thinner. Cause I made it too wide, so you're gonna make it a little thinner. When you do that, boom. And then, so you get your 6B pencil. I'm gonna sharpen mine real quick, so I'll be right. Alright, so now that I'm done sharpening my pencil, I am gonna draw the eyelashes, excuse me. So what you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna wanna do little curves, you know, you wanna go like this. So you're gonna wanna start from here, and then you're gonna go overlap it, you know, like that. This is the motion you're gonna want, like that. So you could draw an illusion of them basically going up, but you wanna make it visible that that is still in the frame as well, you know. So X has some pretty long eyelashes, so you're gonna wanna, some are gonna be overlapping, some aren't, you know, so you're gonna wanna do that. Little crosses, you know, so do that. It has one going over here. I'm just trying to get the main ones that I see. Go like that, like that. It has one over here, but it's going this way. And then like that. Like that. And then like that. That one's excessively long. Now you're gonna cap, but you know, so it's like that. Then he has a lot going this way. So when you're over here, you're gonna want to do as many as you can. Try to do it like that. That one's gonna go up a little bit. That one is all. And this one's gonna go like that. And this one's gonna go this way. So go like that. This is gonna go that way. There we go. If you don't like some of them, how long they are, you just erase them down a little bit. But some of these are extremely longer than the outlines of basically the bags, I believe, of the eyes. So, and then you're gonna want to make them a little like sharp, you know. All right, and now time for the bottom ones. See, you could use a lower shading, but I'm gonna use a 6B as well. So I'm gonna draw the bottom eyelashes. Go like that. Some of them are darker than others, so you're gonna want to pay attention to that. Make sure you do some with harder pressure and some with smaller pressure, or smaller amount, I mean. And if some aren't really completely like what's it called, like they're not completely going, if they're a little see-through, you could just get a lower shade in and finish them. Yeah, if you want them to look more like line-like. You don't want them to look like what's it called? You don't want to look like blocks, you know. So you want to have like little strokes of them. Go. Go. And then I want to make them a little more visible. Go. Then, oh, I completely forgot about these over here. So you go like that. I want to bunch them up at the ends because that's where they all usually meet. So like that basically, and then you go like that. Then you get a, I'd say about a HB. But if you have an HB lead pencil, I feel you should get a HB. What's it called? HB like pencil, not a lead pencil. So an HB lead, no, not lead pencil, an HP sketch pencil. There it is. Want to get an HB? I want to shade this in right here. There you go. If you don't like how dark it is, you could maybe erase it. Not erase it, but dab it a little bit with eraser. There you go. Marvelous. So yeah, and then now we're gonna move on to the rest of the face. This is basically done by my terms. If this doesn't look done to you, do what as you please. This is your art. It's your creation. Do what you want. So yeah, I'm just tutorial. I'm just ready to close my mouth. But yeah, so now we're gonna outline the eyebrows. So now we're gonna. So I'm gonna look at my reference image. I usually always outline the nose a little bit. It's gonna go that way. So the eyebrow should be around here. Let go. Then you just draw the shape of the eyebrow very lightly. Do not press too hard, because then you will leave marks. Do it like that. Do a little longer, you know. Go. I draw multiple outlines and I choose whichever one I like the most. I don't really like this one, but you know, I'm gonna use it as a base. So, you know, this one's a little better. Go. But obviously it's just a base. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna do whatever my heart pleases, you know. There we go. This one's too long, but you know, I'm just kidding. Just gonna go like that. There we go. That one I like. Alright, so what I do in the beginning, I use the shade I used to draw the outline of 4H. I probably should have told you guys about that before, but I drew a 4H to outline that. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a 4H to draw little eyelashes, or not eyelashes, little hairs, you know. And hairs are longer than others, so you're gonna want to do like little waves, little short ones, little ones that go like above, go down, left and right, you know. You're gonna have little humps in them too, you know, so you could just do whatever. But then with this one, you're also gonna want to do little ones that are outside of the box or something that you drew. You're gonna draw them as little excess hairs, you know. So you're gonna draw excess hairs going like that, long, short, you know. Sure, you know the drill. Like that, and you can do as much as you like, but I'd say leave a lot of white space, because you're gonna do even more hairs with darker shades and stuff. So if you want, you can do little lines coming up from here, there. Yeah, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get an HB pencil or another pencil as you prefer, but I'm using my lead pencil because it's extremely thin. I don't know if you can see that. It's extremely thin, so it'd be perfect because hairs are extremely thin. So you're gonna want to not push up with much pressure, but you're gonna push with a little pressure, so they can become a little darker than the ones you just placed before. But same thing, do whatever hairs you would like, but add some excess hairs too with this one. Not much though, but add a little bit, so like variety in them. Now you're gonna want to I see. Extremely good. You wanna do turn right here. Like that. I don't know why I did that. that was my bad. I'm sorry. So now you're gonna want to go up and go like that. There we go. There we go. Now we're gonna want to get the darkest shade. I usually do 3 layers of this, so light one, medium, and then dark. Alright, so get a 6B pencil, or you can actually I might do a 2B. I might do a little something darker, or not darker, but lighter than a 6B. Oh, just dropped something like that. 3B, no. This doesn't have a thing on it. What's this one? No, it's a 6B as well. I just picked up the same one. That's an H. Where is my 2B? Thought I just saw it. That's a 4. I swear I just saw it. Where'd it go? It's a 5H. I completely forgot where I put this thing. This is 2B. This is a 4B. I cannot seem to find my 2B. I don't know where I put it. Might use a 4B, to be honest with you. No, we'll just use the 6B. So yeah, you're gonna want to get your. I think I just put it away. Nope, it's right here. I'm kind of dumb. So you're gonna want to use your 6B pencil to find little strokes of hair. So yeah, you could draw excess hair with this as well, but as if you would like. You don't have to. You don't want to draw little lines. Go. It looks like a mess right now, but what you're gonna want to do next, you're gonna get your 4H pencil. You're gonna want to shade it in a bit, you know, a little slide around it, you know. You're gonna want to make sure the outline of the thing is not visible. So I'm gonna use my B pencil. Got a B pencil. Excuse me. I'm gonna make sure the outline is not visible. So I'm gonna want to do little things right here. And also I'm gonna add lines with this B pencil to make it less blocky and more hairs on it, you know. There you go. And then you're gonna wanna draw little hairs again. If you don't like the amount that's there, you're gonna wanna maybe dab it up to make it so they are less noticeable. And you're gonna wanna just draw more. There you go. So that is the right eye. Right eye. Yeah, right eye of X, and that's the beginning of it. Now we're gonna move on to the rest of it. Now we're gonna move on to the nose, and I'm gonna use my 4B pencil to do this, or 4H. So my bad, 4H pencil. And I like to usually always draw the outline of the nose of the side I just finished. Unfortunately, the reference drawing, this is a little shaded out, so gonna have to do what I can here. So it's gonna end around here. Go around to here, there we go. And then we're gonna wanna draw the nostrils. Oh, I think I messed up. Yeah, I did. Draw the nostrils. There you go. I don't like how that looks, but you know. Oh, I messed up. There we go. Go. Then we're gonna outline this right here. Do a little curvature thing. This one we're also gonna do the same thing. Just fix it up a little bit. There we go. Go. Now we're gonna do this. Draw the outline of this one. It's just me, I'm just crooked. Hold up. I did, damn. This is why I should probably follow the lines I put in the beginning. You know, that's just me being an idiot. There we go. I mean, no bother. We could just draw a line right here. This it's supposed to be. I did this incorrectly. Is the middle piece a little too wide. A bit too thin there. Oh. There we go. So you're gonna want to do that. And never rush in art, really. Just don't ever really rush, because then you keep making mistakes and then you'll end up getting frustrated and probably give up. But you know, you can't rush, because then you would just get nowhere, really. Like that, we're gonna outline this once again. It goes that way. go. After we are done with this, all we're gonna need to do is do this. Do that. And go bam. There is the nose. We will later shade that all in. But for now, we're going to move on to the next eye. As I was saying, well, not as I was saying, but yeah, so I took time off. I took a break. I came back and I finished the eye, and I kind of like it. It's not the best. As you can see, it's a lot darker than this one, but it's because I erased multiple times. But yeah, there's the finished product of this eye, and now we're going to move into eyebrow. The right or left eyebrow. Yeah. Well, let me explain what I did with this eye real quick. So basically, I just did the same thing. I started with the top, like a liner here. Then I went to the bottom one. I had the shape of it. I drew this little liner here, and then I drew the pupil or the eye, basically. And then I drew the pupil inside of it, and then I drew these little lines like spider webs. And then I drew this little, the bags, I would say. Then I finished, and then I drew the eyelashes. I shaded this in. So as you can see, I still haven't drawn the white spot. But then I drew the eyelashes. I spread them out a little bit. This one has less, as you can see. And some of these have to be a little taller. Finish that later. I didn't shade this in yet, but then you draw a line right here, and boom. Yeah, and that's how I drew the eyes. Now we're gonna move into eyebrows, same as the other one. We're just gonna start with the lightest shade, and then we're gonna move on to the medium and darkest. Yeah, so let's just get on with that. Where is my pencils? Oh, I had it right here. So I'm gonna use a 4H to get the shape. Get the shape of the eyebrow. And I just realized something. I do not. I might. No. Let's just finish this eyebrow real quick. Alright, so let's continue. And to draw the eyebrows is well, this is how I do it. You don't have to do it like this, but I usually draw the outline or the shape of the eyebrow in the beginning, so I can have like an idea where it's at in the photo. So I'm gonna do this. Get an idea, edit it. Well, not edit it. Draw it. And do this very lightly. If you can, use an 4H pencil. If you don't have one, use whatever pencil you have and just draw as lightly as you possibly can. So when you try to erase, it doesn't really like trash out the paper. But so this is how I do it. You don't have to do like this, as I said, but if you want, you can. And erase the access, or if you don't like or some of it or how it was, that's why you also want to draw lightly, so you could erase simple. And after you're done, or you like how it turns out, the eyebrow, you like how it is as it is, you then get the same shade of the pencil and you draw little lines from the beginning to the end, and make sure they're not like, they don't end like with like boxes. You want to have them like look like those strands of hair. It's also a good thing to keep your pencil sharp at all times, but I don't really have like a really good sharpener like that. But if you do, keep your pencil sharp at all times. Draw little hairs, you know. Or if you want, you could just try to draw with your point. Like instead of drawing sideways, you draw with the point facing down like that. It's also a good way to get sharp lines. But like if you do it long enough, it will hurt your hand or something. So I don't recommend doing it over long periods of time. If you like how the lines are, you can just leave it like that. Always try to draw some like lines that go outside the box so it looks more realistic. And draw little lines right here as if they're like the beginning point for some of the hairs. So like it looks like hairs actually have a starting point, you know. So after you're done with that, you're gonna want to get like a darker shade, maybe an HB pencil or something. I'd recommend an HB, basically your average lead pencil. As you can see, it says HB right there. So I'd recommend using that type of pencil because it's also a darker shade, and a lead pencil has a very fine point. And you can also make it even finer by just like going like that, not against your hand, but against like something. You could make it sharper just going like that and having a little sharp point at the end. But I'm not gonna do that for time's sake, so I'm just gonna go into it. And try to draw very unique lines, because you can't just have like hairs like that, you know. You can't just have them like in straight line. You have to draw them like all over the place. You gotta draw them crisscrossing each other. You gotta draw them like going backwards, going forwards, long ones. If you can, try to get as many hairs as you can. Like keep looking at the photo and trying to see what hairs you could distinguish. Try to draw those so like looks more like the photo, you know. An X, he has like 2 little dashes right here, so I can just erase that so it looks a little better. I hope if you're watching this tutorial, I hope it helps you, you know. Hope it does. Yeah, I might start doing more tutorials because they're really fun to do. I just like doing them because like at the same time, helping others learn to draw, it's also like basically it's basically keeping track of how my drawing skills are at the moment, you know. So I mean, it's good. Oh, and yeah, I was about to forget. After the HB pencil, if you like how it comes out, the eye, you want to use a darker shade, I'd recommend a 2B or a 3B. I can't seem to find my 2B, so I'm just going to use a 3B. It's a 5, yeah, it's a 5H. It's an H. Yeah, I can't find my 2B. It's an 8B, what the? I didn't even know I had an 8B. Apparently I do. That's crazy. I didn't even know I had that dark of a shade. Oh, I found my 2B. It's broken though. It's broken. So I'm gonna go with a 3B. Make sure if you can't sharpen it, try to like go like draw sideways on like another piece of paper, not on this paper that you're drawing on. Try to do it on another piece of paper so you can get a fine line fine point at the top, as mine has. So I'm drawing with the top of it. So you just want to draw very dark lines. Try to take your reference photo. I might link the photo in the description, so if you're also looking at this, you can look at it at the same time as taking this tutorial, or you don't have to. You can just look at the tutorial, you know. after you end up liking how your eyebrow turns out, you can stop. What I like to do, since like sometimes I don't get all the hairs, you know, you can see white spots. I mean, it's normal. Some eyebrows have white spots in them, but sometimes I like to go over with a light shade pencil and just like shade all over it. So it looks like there's more hair than there actually is. But to do this, you have to have minimal white spots, because if you just have like a lot of light spots, it just looks like there's just shading right there. So you need to have a very small or minimal white spots. Yeah. So let me just do some of the outer hairs now. There we go. There we go. And just like that, have eyebrows to your eyes. Yeah. Now we're gonna move on to. I'm already done with his nose. I'm gonna do his tattoos last. I'm gonna move on to his lips, his mouth. So like I always do this. I go from one eye, the nose, then I go to the other eye, and then from there I move down. I go to the mouth, then I go to the chin, and then I do the head shape. Then I do the ears, and I do the hair, and then I do whatever excess. And that's how I usually do my formation on my drawings. So I go my steps technically. So I was about to draw with a 3B. I would have messed up completely with my 4H. Yeah, I always recommend to draw with a lighter shade in the beginning, and then move on to darker shades and shade it in. You know. So I'm gonna. So how I do the mouth, I take the middle piece of the nose, the very center, as you can see right there, like a little line right there. So I move down a little bit, as far as I can picture it. Sometimes I use my pencil. I say about like right here is where the mouth starts. So I always start from there. And in this photo, this side of his lip is shaded in. Like there's like shade right there, so I can't really see it. So I'm practically guessing how it goes, but by a very little light right there, I can practically see how it goes. Okay, I'm just gonna a little shorter. Then how I do it, I do the bottom lip next. Sketch out the bottom lip. Then I draw it to connect. If I like the shape of it, if I don't, I continue. If I think it's like too big, I leave that there as a little reminder that how I did it last time. Then I just draw right in front of it if I don't like how big it is or how small it is. If I drew too small, I do the same thing, but in just opposite. I draw outside of it instead of inside. And if I like it, I end up doing the mouth line, I guess. And to draw a mouth line, all you need to do is like start from an angle and then go to the middle, and then you move down, then you go back up, and then you do it again. And in this drawing, I kind of messed up the lips just a little bit. Erase the part where I messed up. I drew it too wide, so I gotta make it a little more shorter. And if you like how I draw, or you just like my tutorials, like the video, and if you want, you can subscribe. I usually post, sometimes I post Fortnite montages because like, I'm really bored and I have clips, and they're fun to make, really. Cause sometimes I just like start having fun with my friends and I get a clip, and it's cool to like remember those moments, you know. But yeah, I need to do more drawing tutorials because these are really cool too. I like doing them. But then I also draw. I mean, I don't draw. I make AMVs, which are really fun too. I like making the stuff I do. Maybe if you guys want, I could bring back anime drawings. I used to draw some animes. I used to draw like Super Saiyan 4 Bardock. Never. It's true. It's like fan art. But yeah, I can bring back drawing anime, like how to's or just me drawing. I could do time lapses of me drawing. You know, I could do that as well. You know, whatever. It's whatever you guys want. I could do it. You know. Like, this isn't only my YouTube channel. It's for people who make me, you know. So yeah, like really, whatever you guys can like. Oh, you guys can also say who I draw next. You can comment it. Like, I want you to draw whoever. I can draw it. I do a how to or just a drawing time lapse of me drawing it. But if you want to see more drawings, you could just follow my Instagram. I usually post all my drawings right there. Post them there because I just like to get more of an audience, you know. I'm noticing a problem with this. His top lip is a lot smaller than how I made it. It doesn't like that though. It just looks sad. And if you guys want, you guys can send like if you do this tutorial, you can send the photo of the drawing, because I really want to see if like people actually take this tutorial and how they do it, you know. I want to see how I help someone draw something. It'd be really interesting to see that. To see just like someone send me something they made from a video that I made, you know. It's pretty cool. Or at least I'd say it's cool. Yeah, maybe next time I might make another J. Cole how to draw tutorial. But if you guys, because I know some of my AMVs do get a lot of views, and I'm curious if people around here like anime. So if you guys want, I could also draw anime, like tutorials on how to, you know. Because that's their videos are gonna be shorter though. They're not gonna be like long. I don't even know how long this video is gonna be. But like it's already gonna be like 40 minutes, you know. Yeah, but yeah. So if you guys want, I can make anime drawings. And if you don't care, you don't get to say anything. But just, yeah. So now after you're finally done with the lips, you can draw the lines in them. So what I like to do, I like to go very lightly and draw some lines and make sure they look kind of 3D, you know. Make it look like have a little curve to them. Don't just draw like straight lines, you know. Have a little curve to them so they look like they're actually on like a roundish lip, you know. Make them look a little more realistic. And don't try to group them all up in the same place too, because it just looks weird. It just looks like they're blind on their lips, you know. So you want to spread them out, and yeah. Just you guys can just tell me what kind of content you guys would like, cause I really want to be a lot more productive or more. I want to post more in 2021, 2021 because 2020 I didn't really post a lot. I kind of was lazy and I didn't really feel like doing anything much for 2020. Because we were literally in lockdown for the entire year, so, you know. So, like, you're going to leave the lips like that. Unless you could shade them now. Top lip is dark. But I usually wait to do them, to do the lips. I usually wait and then I do the entire like face and then I do the lips and I do all the shading and stuff, right? I only do the shading for the eyes in the beginning because I don't know, I just like to. But yeah, so after you're done with the lips, X's lips, there's a little like dent right here, so you can draw a little, little lines right there. And then I like to draw little lines so I could sketch it out. Oh, I get a mega butt chin, bro. Alright, focus right here. Nah, it feels too bold. Yeah, too small at the same time. It feels too wide. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Alright. So I usually always start with the chin because it's very simple. But for this drawing, I'm gonna start over here near the eye, the side of the head, because it's vaguely visible. So I'll do like I give him a mega boom right there, like he just got socked. That's not his actual like facing. I'm just drawing lines to see, to mimic the photo. Trying to. No, it doesn't look right. Yeah, I got an idea. Cool. I don't know if you guys like, maybe like if I like, might do this later on, but I can end up doing a Q&A when I have like a bigger audience, you know? Because I really barely have 100 subscribers, which is a lot, don't get me wrong, but you know, it isn't enough to really do a Q&A, because I'm sure some people wouldn't respond or they just don't care, you know? Whoa, what did I just do? Yes. Like, why am I doing it on the shade side? I just realized what I'm doing. I just realized I'm doing this on the shade side. It's kind of idiotic of me if you ask. But yeah, I'm gonna do it on the left side because there's a lot more light, and then I could just basically mirror what I did on this side to this side, so it'd be a lot easier. I think it's down a little bit more because I'm gonna start from right here. So you have like a thing on my bottom right about here. Sorry, I went silent. Yeah, I may have to put music in this so like you just don't hear eerie silence. Yeah, but I end up wanting to. Show my face. I've shown my face in like one of my videos, and that's really it. But yeah, I want to show my face eventually. I have actually a face reveal video. I just never posted it. It was made between the $150 AMV and the. They tell me why. I think that was the one I made after that. Honestly, I might put up photos of like I used to attempt this photo like many times, and I still do sometimes. But I'll show you guys my old attempts on this. This was like 6th grade, so a couple years ago. There we go. I honestly like that. I like how it looks. And I just erased it. Oh. Yeah, I like how that looks. Can you guys agree? It looks like an alien, you know? We can fix it. We can fix it. Yeah, but if you're new to my channel, you barely found this video, please like and subscribe. Put on bell notifications. If you want to share it to a friend. You don't have to, but I'm just saying if you want to. Look at that. I like how this looks. But you know, yeah, just a car coming by. Yeah, alright. Let's just move on to this one so we can just mimic it. Oh, and also like recommend anime. Like anime which I should draw. And also recommend anime that you think I haven't watched. Because I watch like some anime, not much so. But you know. Haikyuu, I've heard people say that one before, but I'm sure my friend really likes it. I think I don't feel like I don't really get it. I don't see how. I'm not even gonna get into it, bro. There's gonna be some people hating it, but how dare you say stuff about Haikyuu? Maybe I could watch it. It seems like a dope anime, but it's not like really. It does seem like something I'd be into, you know. Actually, if you go to my Instagram, my face is on there. I just realized my face is on Instagram. So if you really want to see what I look like, go there. Gotta fix. Oh, the lighting looks weird. It's like reddish, you know. So I want to fix it. Why did it just go reddish? Bring this down a little bit. Sorry, I'm just fixing my camera. Cause I was about to draw with the wrong pencil. Cause I don't want it to look reddish, you know. I want it to have a white thing. I don't know why it turns red all of a sudden. But yeah, and just recommend anime that you would like to see me draw, or recommend a rapper or anyone really, anyone you'd like to see me draw a how to, maybe just me a time lapse of me drawing it. You could just send whatever, you know. Really, I draw anyone really. And a Pop Smoke tutorial may be coming. Alright, I might make a Pop Smoke tutorial because I like some of their songs. I usually do rappers or singers or artists that I personally listen to. Like X, I listen to him a lot. Like if I was not recording, I'd probably be playing some X right now. Hyped or like sad, you know. Like I like both tones of like the music he made. I like how he tried to change the world for better, but you know, he was killed sadly. But yeah, honestly, he looked to be a really dope person to be around. Sucks that he had to go in such a menace way, you know. And over like money too. Hey, how like for me, I don't like how like money is people's desires, you know. Like I like people that think money is a way to get out of depression or something like that. Like that's what I mean. Like, people that think money solves everything. Yeah, money can like solve your debt, and I'm sure that's what some people are looking for. They want to get out of debt. They don't have money to pay for it. But personally, money, a life where you have anything, I feel like that's no fun really. I feel like you get boring. And people that are like, well, money will, and the people that say money is like can buy happiness, I'm sorry, dog. I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you on that, because money can't buy happiness. Money can buy things that can make you happy. Like it can't buy happiness. Cause yeah, like people that are like, if I'd be rich, I'd be a lot happier than I am now. Yeah, you'd be happy in the moment, not happy forever, you know. Cause in the end of it, people are people. We're all human in the end. We all die to bullets. We all suffer the same fate at the end of the day. And there's no way money can buy you away out of death. At the end of it, train comes, you get on all board, you know. You can't be happy forever. Nothing is forever, really. Sounds very like sad and stuff, but like in reality, nothing is forever. But a legacy is everlasting. The party never ends. Almost done with the head shake. Let's go. I messed that up completely. This side's huge, this side's little. There we go. I feel like it's a little small, honestly. Make it a little bigger. There we go. Because you also have to remember there's hair right here, so I'm also drawing it a little wider. This one feels a little flat. It doesn't feel too roundish, you know. So. And to the people that are in the comments giving me compliments, like in the juice world, how to draw juice world, I appreciate you. I love you. Yeah. It was incredibly nice of you. Yeah, there's some people that were like not mean, but they're just being honest, you know, like what they thought. But I don't mind. Like you could be honest. Honestly, I appreciate it more because you're being honest with me. You're not lying to my face, you know. You're like, yeah, it looks good, but it doesn't look as good as it can be, you know. So I appreciate if you're honest with me, and like, if you want, you could rate the drawing in the comments. I would like if you give it like a 0, I won't ignore you. I'll still comment. I'll like it. Yeah, and also I try to like every comment that I get. I always try to comment like all of them, because I feel like that's my token appreciation to you guys, the ones that are still here. The ones that still follow me, you know. I still don't believe that I was able to get 100 subscribers. Yeah, it's such a little like number compared to others, but you know, it's a good enough number for me. Alright, now that we are kind of done with the head, really, measuring it, no, we gotta draw a little thing. I feel like this one's going in more than this one. I feel like I drew it too inward, you know. There you go. It's a little tilted, but you know, what can you do? There you go. Alright, now we're gonna we might do the we're gonna do the like little lines on his hair where his hair is at. So yeah, if you see me go over here, I'm trying to fix the lighting. I don't know why it goes red like that. Really don't. Hold up. There we go. Get all of it in frame. Yeah, I don't know why it goes red like. Maybe that'll work, I don't know. Alright, let's draw his lineup, I guess. That's what we'll call it. Oh, damn. Oh, actually, I could kind of see it on this side. Alright, I'll put up on the screen, like, how it looks. And, like, why I'm having so much trouble on this side than that side. Because this side has a lot of like shadows, so I have to verbally sometimes guess, not verbally, why did I say that? I have to guess sometimes on how it like looks. I have to bring this back on a little bit. Then it just look weird, that's all I don't want to do that either. So you might have went too inward on this one too. There you go. And if you want, comment your favorite X song if you're an X fan, or just comment your favorite song. It doesn't have to be X. Just comment your favorite song. I'd like to know some of you guys listen to. That'd be dope. I want to interact with some of you guys more. Cause it'd be really dope. Oh, now I realize what I did wrong. These don't go in; they go straight up, like that. Because that's like, his hair goes up there. I was about to make him bald. My bad for that. There's just a car going off. Sorry if you can hear that. There we go. And also, like, if I don't post for a while, excuse me, because I got to school too, because I'm still in school. I'll give him a straight hairline, you know? Straight hairline is only. There you go. Juice hairline. Oh my god, that is not straight. It looks straight because I was doing it in an angle, but now it just looks like it's just rising at that point. Alright. Let's do this. Oh god, I hate drawing like this because really, it's still not straight. I need like a ruler or something, but I don't have a ruler. Like that is straight. I just have to use my pencil. There you go. Oh my god. I'm having so much trouble. I don't know if that's straight or not, but you know, okay. Doesn't look straight to me, so. I don't want to use this one. Why doesn't it look straight, bro? That one somewhat looks straight. Oh, bro, y'all better flame me about my hairline, dog. And I lost my, what's it called, like a kneeable eraser. I lost it. I don't know where I put it, so I can't even use that anymore. So I have to use a regular eraser. Alright, we're gonna do the hair later on. Do shading. Alright, we're not gonna do his tattoos just yet, because those are gonna have to wait. I have to draw his little thing right here. This one's shorter than that one. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna have to download this image. I gotta save it. I'll have to download the image real quick. Oh, wrong one. Alright. So I downloaded the image so I can zoom in a little more. Alright, so we're gonna do his dreads right now. So we're gonna start from this side. Oh, I'm gonna do it with the light one because it's going to be shaded later. So. I feel like it doesn't look right. This photo is also very pixelated. I don't have an H. See if I can find an HD one. Hold up. As I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. But so after you're done with that, honestly, I might do shading in a time lapse because I don't want this video to be too long. Like, I don't want it to be over an hour, but I'll try to make it as short as possible. So I'm a time lapse me shading it, like shading the entire drawing, and I'm gonna show the finished product at the end. That's what I'm gonna do. But for now, I'm gonna draw the tattoos, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna roughly draw the clothes. I'm gonna do that in the time lapse as well. Actually, no, I'm not. I can't. I physically can't do that. But yeah, because I already have like a lot of footage already. It's like an hour of some. I feel like the footage I have already is like an hour and 30 minutes long in total. But you know, I'm gonna have to short it down. I'm gonna try to make like a 45-minute video. I feel like that's reasonable. But yeah, so I'm gonna draw his tattoos right now. I'm just gonna try to show you guys because the dreads are done. This is really done. The dreads are done. How's the drawing looking, guys? It looks pretty clean, honestly. It's looking pretty good, if you ask me. But so I'm gonna draw the tattoos. So first tattoo I'm gonna be drawing will be the 17 tattoo on his left side of his head. So he has like the 7 backwards. Well, he has the entire thing backwards. 17. He just like what is it called? He just reversed it basically. They say. There's a 17 drawing. I'm gonna shade that in the tutorial as well. These are just me drawing them. I might have to use the lead pencil for this one. So this is the tree he has in the middle of his forehead. He has 3 dots accompanying it. So you want to draw 3 dots? Yeah, I'm gonna use a lead pencil for this because it has very fine details, and I don't think the thick because like if you compare the 2 leads, Like this one's obviously thinner than this one, so that one like it would like be bulky and it wouldn't look correct. So above the third dot, draw like a little thing right there. And you wanna draw a little tree. You gotta thicken up the mono like this right here. And then I'm gonna go left. Trying to pay attention to as much detail as possible. I'm gonna draw it relatively thin, so like if I mess up, I don't have like a huge just stain on my paper. Kind of messed that up. It's too long. Oop, made that too long too. I drew that too long as well. And like try not to draw the tree to where it's like near his hairline, because there's also dashes that are involved. So try to make the tree like big but short at the same time, yeah. This piece of tree has like a thin second right there. There we go. And the dashes, yeah, like 2. There you go. So that's how you draw the tree on his forehead. And we're gonna move on to his num. I'm just gonna draw it in blood pencil. I'm not gonna use any colors. So I'm gonna kind of tilt the paper. So I feel like you kind of have to do this all in one motion. And I'm like no way like really good at drawing cursive. I mean, it may not even be cursive, but I think it's cursive, so that's what I call it. Oh yeah, well I messed up. There you go. Num. How I do it, I do that, and then I just like make it thicker. There we go. If I can mess this up. Now I feel like I messed it up right here. I feel like I drew it too far apart. And then there's one dot right here. Another dot right here. Third dot is right there. There we go. No. You guys won't believe it. I messed it up, bro. I kind of misplaced it. I don't think it's gonna be noticeable, that erase. I don't think it's gonna be noticeable because I'm gonna be shading over it. Damn, bro. There we go. There we go. And then I think he has death before dishonor right here. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. So he has death. He has like the T, H, and then he has the O, R, E. He has the H. Death before dishonor. I kind of don't like how it's positioned. Cause it's like this. I'm an idiot. I did it lowercase. Death before dishonor, and you can't really see the clock right here. I'm gonna shade that in as well. So yeah, so there's not really gonna be anything right here. You can't see the broken heart either. So alright, I'm gonna draw the tallies. Yeah, I don't even know the meaning of them, or what they're supposed to be called either. I kind of didn't space these two out. Space it out. There we go. Now I'm done with the tattoos. I'm gonna roughly sketch the clothes he has on during this photo shoot with a 4H pencil. So I'm gonna push this up, and then I'm gonna draw it. Now I usually start doing this. I draw like a circle around it to mimic some of it. What I do. draw the lines down. The middle one's going that way, the middle one's going this way. This one's going this way. There we go. There we go. Space it out, space it out. Then you come to this point where like you can't really see this, but you still like draw it barely. But then like right about here, you can't even see like this thing anymore. So you don't really need to draw that anymore. You just continue to do this. There we go. So you're done with this side. So you're gonna move on to this side. Basically the same thing. Remember, space them out. There we go. Kind of mess this one up. Alright, so I'm sure you guys know the drill by now, so space it out, do one line, then just mimic it. But the farther you get, the closer they're gonna appear. So I'm gonna start from up here. Just start doing this. Go. As you're done with that, you're going to want to draw the jacket he has on. And like I said, you always want to draw with a lighter shade because you never know what you might need to erase. See right there, the denim jacket cuts through this. You're going to erase this off. There we go. Now it looks like nothing was there. But kabow wow. So do a little magic here, you know what I mean? Go. And draw his shoulders. It kind of cuts off, so I can't really finish it, you know what I mean? So, draw shoulders. The photo kind of cuts off, so I can't really do much about that, so I'm just gonna really finish the drawing and how it really ends. So I go like this, and this is just because the shoulder, I like like the jean type of thing I have. So I'm just drawing that so I can shade it in later. Alright, so now, see, I'm just gonna like cut it off like right about here. You can't even see it. Oh, you still can't even see it. I'm gonna have to hold this up. Drawing skin too big. I'm gonna cut this off right here because kind of need to. Hold on, I think I could fix it so you can see. Oh, you guys can see my hand. Oh, you guys can. All right, so that's really where I'm gonna end it right here because the photo cuts off, so I can't really do anything about that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna continue going how it was going. So the next piece of the denim jacket. Oh, that just doesn't look right, does it? Like it being higher than this one, but it is. It's literally higher than it, but not by much. So this should be like right about here. Right about here, honestly. Because if this is like that, yeah, it's like right about where this dread ends, like right here. There you go. Now that you're done with the shoulder, I'm gonna go back into it and go like this for this, the collar. Draw the collar once again. Like that, and then it curves up. Draw like that. Little boxy box right here. I don't know why I said boxy, don't ask. Goes down, and this also goes down. There you go. Alright, so it's inside of here. After you're done with that, you can really just draw that in. You want to draw a hole right here. A hole, because this is the button. Look at these number. Alright, so now you just want to draw a line right here. Like that. Then you want to draw another line right below it. Like this. Connect them if you did what I did. Then you want to draw lines, but not like where these are at. So don't connect it. So you just want to draw lines, like random lines really, but separated but close at the same time. You know. So basically what you did up here, but just don't like try to connect them. And if you do connect them, it's fine. Like it's really good. It doesn't really matter. And boom, bing.